Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are at the Marina Inn Grand Dunes Resort in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So wanted to talk to you a little bit about this beautiful resort. So we booked it for spring break. We've come here before, and basically it has really nice condos. And we're in a 2-bedroom condo, so we'll show you some of the footage of that. And it's nice because we have a family of 5. And so we have 2 bedrooms, which it sleeps 6, they say, because it has a pull-out couch to put 2 on, but we only have 1 to put on there. And so it's really nice. It's very clean, and it really has a full kitchen to it, so it's nice. You can make dinners at night, you can make breakfast in the morning, saves you a little bit of money there with doing that. And it's on this beautiful marina, so there's a lot of boats in the area and that sort of thing. And ours overlooks basically this channel where boats come through and jet skis come through. You can rent jet skis as well with the resort. There's a beautiful golf course just across the bridge that you can go over and golf if golf's really your thing. There's also a tennis court on the other side. So a couple things about it. So there's a lot of amenities around here, but I would encourage you to look and make sure the amenities are included with the resort, because a lot of the amenities that are around here, like the tennis courts, for example, are very high priced and they're not included. So even though it shows as an amenity of the resort itself, there is an additional charge to go to use that those tennis courts and things like that. Golf course, of course, it's definitely different. You're going to pay additional fees for golfing, you know that. But the tennis courts sometimes, depending on the resort, sometimes are included. This resort has a really nice pool. It's got an indoor pool, it's got an outdoor pool, it's got an outdoor hot tub. It has an indoor bubbling cold thing. I don't know what it is, we didn't get in it, but it's basically like part of the indoor pool thing. So it has that. Has a fitness center as well, which is included here, and you can work out a little bit if you'd like to. And it does have some restaurants that are on site, but we're not usually people that go to the restaurants that are on site within the resorts. So the resort itself is gorgeous and it's well priced. So it's kind of in between like busy Myrtle Beach and North Myrtle Beach. So it's in between there. So to get to restaurants is you probably have about a 10-15 minute drive to get to some of the more restaurant type areas and things like that. Isn't a big deal to us. I like it because it's actually quieter in this area. So that's really a nice feature. This resort itself has its own private beach as well. The downside of the private beach is you have to take the shuttle to get there. You can't take your own car. You can ride bikes or something, I guess, but you have to take the shuttle. It's only maybe a 5-minute shuttle ride there. They run pretty much every 15 minutes throughout the day. So it does have a private beach, which is important in Myrtle Beach, because if you've ever been here, you know the beaches get crazy. They're way packed, and people kind of set up all on top of you and things like that. So having a private beach where there's less people, because it's just these resort people, is really nice. The downside of the private beach is they contract with the service to set up chairs. So we're in the middle of the week for spring break on Wednesday, and they set up 18 umbrellas, 36 chairs. If you don't get there in time to get a spot of those 36 chairs or 18 umbrellas, you do not have seating. So we were told by the resort that there's plenty of beach seating. They have their own chairs. You don't need to bring them. You do need to bring them, because if you happen to not get there in time to get the chairs that are set up. So just so you know, when you're at the beach, the private beach, at 4 o'clock, the service that they contract to clean up the chairs and put them all away in the umbrellas, at 4 o'clock they are literally almost dumping you off your chairs. They're like, listen, we're cleaning up, gotta go, right? And their contract service, so a contract service for Marina Inn, so they don't care. They just want you to get out of their chairs so they can clean it up. So the last shuttle runs at 4:45. If you want to stay later, you have to find your own way back, right? So those are some negatives of the private beach. So get there early, get your own chairs, or bring your own chairs. It would be my advice. And then plan something at 4:30, 4:45, because after that, you pretty much got to leave the beach. So those are the negatives there. The other thing is that there is no real concierge here. So there's bike trails listed as amenities. There's like walking, hiking, biking trails in this area, which there are. There's a ton of trails that you can utilize, things like that. They don't rent bikes here. The front desk told me I should Google the closest place to rent bikes from, so I did, and they're about 15 minutes away. And so you have to basically go get the bikes. There's no easy path to get them back over here. So we luckily have a truck, and so we brought a bunch of bikes with us, but we needed one more, so I went there and got a bike. Basically a beach cruiser is $20 for the day, and that sort of thing, but it is a hassle to go get it and get it back over here. So if you're coming here, bring your own bikes if it's something you want to do as an activity, or just know that you're going to have bikes delivered to you, and it's going to come with an extra cost, because you likely aren't going to have a truck big enough to have a bunch of bikes put into it. So the other thing is the front desk really has no idea about golfing in the area either. So you're going to get random fees. It'll cost you $100 to golf, but under 16 can golf with you for free. It's going to cost you $175 to golf, but the person 16 under can golf with you for free. So we never got really clear answers on some of those things. So you're not going to really expect that of this resort. So if you are a planner and you want to plan out days, you're going to golf a day, you're going to bike a day, you're going to whatever, know this, because if you call, you might get multiple answers from the front desk. Other than that, the resort itself is pretty cost efficient, I would say, compared to other places. We got a junior suite, 2-bedroom junior suite with full kitchen, and I thought it was pretty reasonably priced considering it's around spring break time and that sort of thing. So I would check it out for sure. When you want to travel, obviously the price fluctuates like any other hotel, and rooms fluctuate as well. But other than that, it's a fantastic resort to stay at, and we'll put a link in the description below and you can check it out yourself. That's it. We'll see you next time. Thanks.